Hey there, folks. How you doing? This is Tony with Getting Back to the Basics. Today I finally have gotten to a point to where I can go ahead and start getting all the flooring ready for the master bedroom, and I've acquired quite a bit of red oak, and the one stack red oak. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be using. Has been drying for, I'd say, probably about a year, and it's at the point to where I can go ahead and start getting it milled down, um, getting it true, run it through, on the table saw to get it down to the thickness I need, run it on the planer, do everything that needs to be done to get these boards true. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and I'm gonna show you what we got right here. So give me a second. So this is our stack of redwood, or I'm sorry, not redwood, red oak. I don't know, I got redwood on the brain. I've been seeing a bunch of videos of people milling redwood. So, and we had quite a few slabs of wood, but the process I'm going to have to go through is I'm going to have to cut each one of these slabs down to 12 inches wide. And the reason being is my planer is about 12, 11, about, I think 12 and a half inches wide. So if I cut it down to 12 inches, that's going to give me room to get all these slabs of wood through there and get them true. So the process to that is once I get these slabs of red oak, cut down to the length I need, I have to take them to my radial arm saw. I have to switch out the ripping blade that's on there. I got to put a dado blade on there. And if you're not sure what a dado blade is, and a dado blade is a multiple series of blades, and you can get it anywhere from 1/8 inch wide, 3/16 inch wide, up to right about an inch wide. So the whole purpose of that, a lot of those boards are going to have a little bit of they won't be true since they've been sitting. So as boards sit, they're going to shift over time. So you might have one side it's cocked up on one side, and the other side it's opposite. So what happens when you do that? The board's going to do this. So what you have to do, you take that slab or that board or whatever, I'm gonna have to lay it on the table for the radial arm saw. I have to take a wedge, find one side that's higher, and I push the back corner down. I put a wedge underneath it so it will stay true as I push it all the way down the um, the table on the radial arm saw with the dado blade, and I just pull that blade back and forth. I just pull it across there, push it back, slide it down about an inch. Mind you, it's going to take some time. It'll roughly these slabs are about right under 4 foot long. So the whole purpose of that is to get these one side true. Once I get the one side true and I got to cut down to 12 inches, we'll flip that over. We will run that through the planer and go from there. And once I get the one side planed, I can go ahead and flip it over, plane the other side. And if it's a good, true flat surface, when you put it on another flat surface, it will have a suction to it, and you almost can't pick it up. You can pick it up, but it'll have that suction to where you can feel once it sits down, you can feel it grabbing. So once I do that and I get it true, then I have to take it over to the table saw and I have to go ahead and cut me some blanks, and which is probably going to be probably 2.5 by 2.5 square, blocks, probably 4 foot long. Once I do that, I already have a piece of board that's to the thickness that I want, which is a little bit thicker. But once I get done, I go and plane everything down to probably 5/8 of an inch thick, which this is going to be all solid red oak, and it's not going to have any give to it because it's going to be solid, true hardwood, solid oak flooring. And so once I get it down, I run it through the planer, get them to the thicknesses I need, then take them to the house and start putting them down. And I'm going to do this a little different. I'm not going to tongue and groove it because I don't have enough of the red oak to do that. But I'm going to brad nail it. And the reason why I have to brad nail it down, one part of the floor that I found is probably I think I measured it, and it's about half to 3/4 an inch lower in one spot. So what I had to do is I had to put the flooring there. I had to measure it. I have to go cut me a wooden shim that will fit under that, and then I'm going to brad nail that down, and then brad nail the flooring to that. Once that's all said and done, and then I can go back and I can do a final sanding on it. And once the final sanding is done on it, I had to wipe the whole entire thing down with mineral spirits to get any kind of dust or residue up, and then I can go ahead and stain it. I could stain it before I put it down, but I don't want to. I want to stain it after it's down, and this way it will all have a consistent look to it. So anyway, folks, I'll probably have another video here later on showing you some things that I've done, and how the slabs would look after I get done. Go ahead and cut them down, and then dado in all this, the one side, then run it through the planer, and get the strips and everything cut to the way I need. So anyway, folks, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and hit the little bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. Anyway, folks, you take care and you have a good day, and God bless. Bye-bye.